Too Many Hats podcast with your hosts with the most, Tony and Lavelle. Every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock That He. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. Too Many Hats podcast.
What it do, my good people? Happy Friday. It is Freestyle Friday, baby. Freestyle Friday, baby. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday so far. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, as Mr. Rogers would say. It's the Two Men in Head podcast, man. It's your host with the most, Tony Mays, Lavelle. What it do, my guy?
Hey, man. Say, man. What it do, man?
Man, Greg gonna tax you for that one.
Oh, they got a whole song doing in that up.
Greg gonna tax you for that one now. He's gonna tax you. Man, I hope you guys are having a good, beautiful Friday. Man, it is still cold, man. It is cold as the dickens. Where did that saying come from?
What?
Cold as the dickens.
I don't know.
It is cold as the dickens, man. But it's a good day, man. I'm cold and all. It's straight. We here. We chill. Good morning, Queen. She's the queen of my heart. Play every gay part in me. In me. Oh. Freestyle Friday, baby. It's Freestyle Friday, man. And this is, y'all know Freestyle Friday. We talk about what y'all want to talk about. Now, y'all know. I always got a ram in the bush. If you don't have some. Queen trying to take us back, though. I just saw that. Yeah, I just saw it. She's trying to take us back. She's trying to take us back to the old time way. She's trying to take us back to the old time way. Yeah, man. But anyway, it's Freestyle Friday, baby. 2 Men in Hats podcast. And I got some more trinkets today, too, man. I want to talk about. At least one. I got at least one trinket I want to talk about. The crazy part is, though, I don't know how this is going to work.
What?
Talking about my trinket today. And I wasn't able to share my life. You know what? Let me see if I can share my life. I think I can't share my life. I think I can't share it. Yeah. Okay. I'm able to share it live.
What you talking about?
Look, I didn't know you can do that, man. Like, I'm learning every day, bro. I'm learning every day with this system, like how it works. Man, your week been okay? You been kind of a little bit of same.
Oh yeah, I've been good. Just chilling in the house.
Oh, you ain't had no gigs?
My stuff got postponed on Wednesday night because of the weather, and then we gonna have it tonight since it's Friday. Man, I ain't had no. I wasn't booked. My Friday night got postponed at school. Yeah, I just been in the house
You don't
chilling.
have no Friday night either?
Huh?
You don't have no Friday night either?
Now I was originally booked for an event, but they postponed. I was gonna do an event at a school, and they postponed it next week.
You know, Keisha supposed to be having her little birthday thing at the tequila, whatever that thing is on Express.
Yeah, I'll be at Old Dominique tonight. They wanted to move it to Friday since they couldn't do it Wednesday. They've been doing real good since I've been there, so they wanted to try to. Huh?
I just asked you that. You acting slow.
No, I said that in the beginning.
No, you just jumbled up your words, man. You weren't making no sense.
Okay then.
It's Freestyle Friday. I'll throw out a topic, man. We'll talk about it. If not, y'all know I got one in the ram. Got a ram in the bush. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put this out here. And if y'all got something else, we can throw that out there too. What is considered? This was a little tough for me because some people can maybe interpret this a little differently. So, what is a major flex to you outside of obtaining a house, car, or a really good job? What is a major flex to you outside? And the reason I bring it on through them in there because I ain't want people saying, "Yeah, getting a bad house, getting a bad," no, we know them. We know you be flexing a little bit when you get them new houses, new cars, and when you get that job that you're trying to show out on. We know them major flex, but what do you consider a major flex outside of that? What do you consider a major flex outside of getting a really nice house, car, or a really good job? I'm gonna say, man, a major flex to me is really, man, when you find the ideal mate, that it just seems like y'all clicking on all cylinders and it's just going the right way for you. I don't care how you look at it. Not to say that every day is gonna be all peaches and creams or roses, but man, for the most part, everything is just gravy. It's like you couldn't have found a better person. To me, that's a major flex.
That's good.
Yeah, to me, that's a major flex. I used to put on my refrigerator, right? Stuff that I wanted to obtain, and it used to be like all materialistic kind of stuff, right?
Like a vision board or something.
Yeah, but it was like my refrigerator.
Right. I mean, but still, I mean,
yeah, because back then, man, we didn't really do like the vision board type thing like people do now. We just when they got pictures of stuff and put it on our refrigerator. If you wanted a certain kind of car, man, color and all that, you went and got a picture of it and put it on your refrigerator. If you wanted a 3, 4, 5 bedroom house or whatever, you went and got a picture of something similar to what you wanted, put it on appreciate the heart and put it on your refrigerator. If it was a certain kind of job you wanted, man, you may found a picture of somebody in a doctor's uniform or a lawyer, police officer, you put it on your refrigerator. That was all part of you trying to manifest that stuff and speak those things to come true. And so I wasn't no different, man. Back when I was doing Amway, I would put things like that on the refrigerator. I would put the house, the cars, all that stuff on the refrigerator. But man, I started kind of changing. Well, I mean, it was maybe still kind of materialistic, but it moved from like the house, the cars. It was a stack of money, wealth. I was showing wealth and different stuff like that, man. So when I think about the flex now, man, it's kind of moved. Like my mentality has changed a little bit in terms of what I consider to be a huge flex.
Mm-hmm.
And so, when I look at it, I don't really, because everybody getting high, everybody getting calm, everybody getting a decent job. I think when you flexing now, man, is when you can figure out a way to multiply yourself,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense.
Right.
If you can figure out a way to kind of duplicate you, especially if you're a person that, and that's one of the reasons that I like network marketing, because I mean you were basically finding people that were, well, that had same like mindsets like you, and you were trying to duplicate yourself over and over and over and over again to create this huge multi-level marketing business of people who had the same like mindset like you. And that's one of the things that I drew from multi-level marketing, right? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but if you can find a way to duplicate yourself or your efforts, that's a major flex, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a major flex. Because now um, you're able to, whatever it is that you're doing, you're able to multiply that in a way and make more and do more and be able to create a lifestyle, not just um, the house, the car. We call them the creepy comforts, but I mean, you're able to create. See now, man, like my mindset is on like uh, wealth, like how to create wealth for the family. Like how can I leave family in a much better situation
Mm-hmm.
than they were? So that's a major flex to me, bro.
Yeah.
You're getting out of that selfish mode, and you're starting to look at like really what can I do to to create, how can I create multiple streams of income to the point where I'm starting to create some wealth for my family.
Right.
And so for me, that's the major flex. Because again, that's one of the first things we do, man. We get a decent job, and whether we're married or not, man, we start looking at most people. They want the decent car. They gonna go get they, decent car, even if it's not their dream car right off the rip. They gonna go get a really nice, decent car, and then it's let me work on my credit, or let me work on the house thing. And then they go get them a really nice 3 or 4 bedroom. Some people call a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2.5 or 2.5 bath a starter house.
Yeah.
It's a nice little starter. I'm like, man, there's people out here living in buckets, and you talking about that's a nice little starter house. So,
Right.
you know, that's the reason why I didn't want to include those things in terms of flex. Like,
I think one of my major flexes, man, is I know for years this, I don't necessarily call it struggling, but you know how you be, things don't be on the up and up as far as where you really want your finance to be or how you want it to be.
mhm,
Totally how you want to be as far as, just being consistent. And for like the last 4 or 5 years, bro, like I get all kind of updates about my critic about, man, you're killing it. You're on time. I always pay my bills 2, 3 months ahead of time. Uh, my critic is I can literally go anywhere now and go in. Hey man, you can get anything you want. That's a flex to me. I ain't never really been in that place consistently because that's something that can change like instantly. Like I mean, you can mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like when we first got our house, uh, what was in the process of getting our house, the people told me that I didn't pay a cell phone bill that I didn't know about. I didn't pay, and we had to wait a whole another 2 weeks to find another lender and all that stuff, man. That kind of crushed me, man. I was like, come on, bro. And the bill went number like $61 or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? But like now, bro, like we've done some things, and the same thing with done. We've done some things that we wanted to get done, and our critic is top notch. You know what I'm saying? That's a flex to me. You know what I'm saying? I can
to get
pretty
your
much
bread
fill out
where you
anything.
want to do what you want to do when you want to do
Right. Yep. So, along with a lot of times, you may not have all the cash on hand, and also to get certain things, do certain things, and like I say, for like the last 4 or 5 years, bro, I've been able to do so. Just like when the folks messed my truck up at the oil change place, I literally called Navy Federal, told them what happened. Oh, you approve what you want, what you want to get.
it.
So that's a flex to me, bro. Being a good paymaster.
Yeah, that's a nice little flex too. What Phyllis says, not necessarily trying to make more money, but effectively learn how to manage the money you make.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Because you can, because Phyllis, you can literally go out there and make a $500,000 a year, but if you don't know how to manage it properly, the $500,000 is just gonna be the $500,000 because at the end of the day, you're gonna go out there and do something to blow it, probably. You know,
Hmm.
you'll go out there and blow it and not really make it work for you like it should.
Yep. Hmm. Yep. Yep.
And so that could be an issue.
Hmm. You got a lot of people out here, man. They out here flexing and flogging at the same time. They like you said, they got the money, but they're not using it correctly. Just getting things to impress people.
Right.
I remember back in the day, uh, this gentleman, I didn't know him personally, but I knew of him, and this was when like Lexus was like the hot thing to have back in the day, and the dude literally was living in his car just to say, folks, he just say he had a Lexus.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was flexing
He,
backwards.
he, but that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, your flex ain't really a flex.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah,
You know what
he
I'm saying?
flawed.
Yeah, your flex ain't even really a flex. A flex to
And
me,
the young
man,
folks say, now you capping.
right? That's what them young folks say now. You capping, man. You capping.
Yeah, you capping, doc.
Yeah, but a flex to me, man, is when you're capitalizing on something on life.
Yeah,
You winning in life, man. I ain't talking about this because you just got a car, you just got a
yeah,
house, or you just got a good job. And you literally winning in life, man, because you're taking you're taking it to a whole nother level. Like what's at your disposal, you're saying, hey, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna learn how to benefit from whatever this is that I'm doing, and I'm gonna make more from it.
I like that one right there too.
Uh, Cecilia says, I think my flex is work life balance. Hell yeah, that's
I
a
love it. Absolutely. And that's so crazy. What I was just getting ready to say, bro. Like
that's a flex. That's a
my
major
my,
flex.
my other flex is, bro. I just never would have thought, bro. And it started back with you, like literally, because of what I was reaching out to obtain and to do and stuff like that. I just always thought that I probably would be like somewhere where you are as far as in work ethic or work position or whatever the case may be. I just knew that I was going to be some sort of manager, human resource manager like you are, because I didn't go to school or nothing, but because of my work ethic and how I was moving throughout, my work history, I was able to do those jobs and obtain those jobs basically because of starting out with management with you. But I just never would have thought, man, that all those things that I've learned down through the years that I've been working for myself this long and how it started, and I didn't see myself in the position of what I'm doing. It like I literally sometimes almost have to pinch myself, bro, because I'd be like,
That's the flex, Lavelle. You took you took applications and principles that you learned from the job,
mm-hmm,
and you apply them to your life in form of a business, and you're
mm-hmm,
successful.
yep,
So that's a major flex, my guy.
yep, bro. I like, bro, I
That's a
like,
major flex, man. When you took You took life as it was then and said, how can I make this better for me?
Mm-hmm.
How can I apply this to doing something for myself and make it work and be successful at it? And you've done it. That's a major flex, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Monica May said this may be too deep, but a major flex for me outside of materialistic things is being a survivor of childhood traumas and having successful children of my own that I am truly proud of, being genuinely happy with life in spite of past experiences.
Oh no, I feel it, man.
Yeah, that's a
You,
major flex.
you almost made me choke up,
That's a major flex because
man.
allow whatever past childhood traumas because that's what people do. That's when we get to talking about generationally how stuff kind of keeps floating and floating. When you take something that happened to you in the past and then you project that on to your children, and then they project it onto their children, and they project, and you said, "Nope, I'm not gonna."
The book stops here, doc. Man,
I'm not gonna project these childhood traumas and things that happened to me on my children.
bro. Mm.
Yeah, that's a, see, y'all thinking outside the box now. That's flex. That's a flex.
It's a major flex,
Now,
doc.
everybody can go out here and get a car. Everybody can go out here and get a house. I don't care, it might not be your dream house, but you can go out here and get a house, you can go out here and get a car, you can go out here and get really a decent job.
Mm-hmm.
But that flex is, man, what you take, what when life hands you lemons, bro. How do you go and make lemonade out of it?
Yeah.
That's flex to me, bro.
Yeah.
That's real flex. Life
Yeah.
can do you a whole canister. I mean, a can, a 5-gallon bucket full of lemons. And you say, you know what? Let me give me a knife and a lemon squeeze, and then I'm gonna make me a whole bunch of lemonade.
That's like for me, man, bro. Like, one of my other major flexes is, when my mom passed, 2 years after she passed, I had a major breakdown. And a lot of folks didn't see me coming back this way, you know. I was in 3 or 4 mental institutions, was on mental meds. Uh, bro. And if you look at like they say, you don't look like what you've been through, doc. I don't look like what I've been through, bro.
See, don't major flexes to me, man. That's when you flex. Let me take a pause for the call, man. It's a lot of people out there, bro, that have businesses, right? And I like the idea of the thing you showed me too, man. But this is a little neat thing, man, that I found on the TikTok shop, man. Uh, every time I'm out somewhere, LaBelle, and especially if I got my shirt on that says my prices are not based on my on your budget, and I got on the back, I got my customer. They like, oh man, you be a boss. I'm like, yeah, you got a card? I'm like, yeah, I do small remodeling projects. You got a card? And then I'd be like, oh, wait a minute, let me run out to my truck. And then I'd be thinking about it, oh, I ain't in my truck, I'm in my wife's car. I ain't got no car, but you can try to give you my number. But now, man, they got this thing, man, this really nice thing called the dot card, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a dot card. And this card comes, man, it's cool. It comes in a little package, man, and it has a QR code on the back. And this is so neat, man, because you can literally, because I keep this thing in my wallet now, with the QR code faced up. And so when people ask me for a card now, man, what I do is I said, take your phone out. And they take their phone out, and then I give them the QR code. I said, scan that QR code. They scan the QR code. And bro, it's so cool, man, because when they do that, this is what happens, man. It literally gives them all of my information.
Mm-hmm.
All of my information, my telephone number, all my social media. It gives them all of my information. So, and they can literally just download it and save it to their contacts. Or if they say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you my number back," they can hit the exchange button on the link that when they scan it, they can hit the exchange button and send me their contact information back. So now we just exchange contact information. Man, so you no longer have to walk around with a whole stack of business cards. Um, and you can get this, man. You should be able to get this on TikTok from a TikTok link. Uh, you no longer have to walk around here and share my page, LaVille. It's on my page. And
Which
you
one?
know
Which your TikTok page?
the Amazing Travels. You no longer have to walk around here and have a whole stack of business cards in your pocket, in your vehicle or whatever. You can literally purchase this dot card, set it up, and when they scan that QR code, bro, it goes straight to your contact, all of your contact information. So y'all make sure y'all pick that up on the TikTok shop while it's still available. All right. So what is your greatest flex outside of getting a good job, a nice house, and a nice car? And man, when I tell y'all done came up with some good flexes today. Y'all done really came up with some cool flexes today. And these are the stuff y'all coming up with is what I consider a true flex. Like that's a true flex. Because we sometimes materialistic stuff, bro. It's just what it is, bro. See, Queen, she said being a mother and a wife. That's what I'm talking about. My greatest flex, I said, was finding somebody who, as a mate, that I could identify with, spend my time with, and enjoy life. You know, to me, that's a major flex because if you're a person that has not been great in the past with relationships, and now all of a sudden you got somebody like you never thought. As a matter of fact, I went to a wedding last year of one of our good friends, and when they got ready to exchange their vows, right? They didn't like do the traditional vows. Well, they kind of did, but they had added their own little vow. And the woman said that God finally sent her somebody that she could see how a real man was supposed to be and how a real man was supposed to treat her. Because she had been in married before in relationships where she's like, this can't be what a real man is. And God finally sent her a man who treated her like a woman was supposed to be treated, and she understood what a real man was supposed to be. So at that point, you know, that's a major flex for her, bro.
Right.
That's major. So it ain't always good morning, Pop. It ain't always, bro, about the car, the house, the creature comforts, man. It's about, man, like what we do with what we have. How can we make what we have? Because I'm pretty sure, man, Monday morning, when a lot of these IRS workers woke up, they didn't know they were gonna not have a job. But 6,500 employees later, 6,500 lost their jobs, and I just happen to know several of them that work for the IRS that lost their jobs. And now these people have to go out here and figure out life, figure out how do I rebound from this. You know what I'm saying? And that sometimes, man, that can be difficult, man, depending on you know, you've been working for a company in, you know, 10 years or however long you've been working for an organization, and they come in and tell you your job is no longer, man, that takes some readjustment.
Sure, do that.
It's the same thing I was telling Monica, like when she retired, like, man, you can't do something for 25, 30 years and then you stop doing it and then you just automatically okay. No. You've been doing that so long that it's embedded in who you are. And now you got to figure it out. That's why I told her, I said, I'll give you a few months to figure it out. But me knowing her, she ain't going to settle for just sitting around doing absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to give her some time to connect with, hey, life and figure out which way she wants to go, which way she wants to go, which direction she wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
So come on, man. We gotta, that's the flex. When you figure out that and understand that, bro, that's the flex.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real flex. Because again, man, I was 20, 25, I mean 20, what's it, 25 years ago when we bought our first house. Them folks were like, man, y'all credit ain't right, y'all, this ain't that. And so we had to get like a BC lender. And we ended up getting a BC lender, and the mortgage was a little high for us at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But we got the house, but it was the fact that we had to go through a BC lender because the credit wasn't right. Then over a period of time, we refinanced and got a way better rate, of course. But it didn't stop. So what I'm saying is anybody can go get a house, because even if your credit ain't the best, you can go get a house. You might have a higher mortgage because your credit, you got a higher interest rate. But
Mm-hmm.
you can go out there, bro. At one point, I went and bought 3 cars. Mother said, "What is wrong with you?"
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I was financing 3 cars at one time because I was like, I see a car, I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I thought I was still hot road.
Right.
She said, "Well, what is wrong with you?" Because my flex was different then. But I was young, dumb. Y'all know I told y'all I used to go out there. I bought a whole stack of lottery tickets. Bought the whole pack of lottery tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to learn and realize and grow up, bro, realize that. So that's where that growth come in. We talk about all the time. That really wasn't
Right.
no flex, bro. That was that cap. That was the flex. That was that.
One of my other flexes, bro, are my children, bro. A lot of people have to, go through it, bro, with these children. I ain't saying they angels, but man, my children haven't put us through no anguish as far as getting into no crazy stuff or doing something they ain't got no business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of folks that, I know personally that they children, man, had literally took them down through there. I'm talking about from jail to, early pregnancy, you name it. And
Yeah.
man, my children, man, are feeling Lavelle, bro. And I think about it all the time, man. Like I'm one of those individuals, they don't even be knowing it, man. Sometimes I get up through the night, early in the
Hey,
morning,
go look at them.
bro.
Go stand at the doorway and look at them and be proud, because you ain't gave me no problem. You're in college. You're doing good in high school. You just ain't getting no issues, bro. And you just look at them and be like, damn, I thank y'all for just.
Man, I'm talking about well respected, respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't get me choked up like that, bro.
I get it, bro. I used to do it when my kids were smaller too, bro. I would go down there sometimes, open the door, look at them, they in that sleep, man. Just look at them, man. Just smile, man. Man, I feel like, man, I'm doing a great job. I'm patting my own self on the back to my own home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I can get what Monica's saying. When Monica said, look, to come from a traumatic past, traumatic past, or traumatic childhood, when she said this may be too deep. No, it really ain't.
No, it ain't too deep at all.
A major flex outside of materialistic things is being a survivor. Listen, being a survivor of childhood trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And not only being a survivor of childhood trauma, but saying, you know what, I'm not going to inflict that same childhood trauma that was inflicted upon me. I'm not going to inflict that on my children. I'm going to give everything and do everything in my power to make sure my children have a level of success, that they can go out there now and then that they can be proud of and I can be proud of. And I get it, bro. Like that's the major flex, bro.
Absolutely.
Major flex. And so when you sit back looking at your children and you going back and just looking, even like now, my children are grown. All of them are doing their thing, man. They grown, they doing, and I can just sit back and just say, like, cool. And matter of fact, Lil Tony made a post the other day. He said, it was a repost. It was somebody said, one thing I love about my parents, if it get too hard out here for in the streets, I can always go home. And he said that's one thing I can say about Tony and Monica May. They kids can always come home. He said as long as you ain't out here on that BS and you don't trying to do, y'all come home. And they absolutely right. And even if they own the BS, they still can come home. Monica says breaking generational curses is a flex. Love is definitely another huge flex to receive love, but most important to properly give love. Yep. Yeah, man, you gotta take life, man, and you gotta make life, man. Make life the flex for you, bro. make life itself just the greatest flex for you, man. Sometimes, man, and I get it, man, when we just feel like ain't nothing going right for us.
Yeah.
I know that can be hard sometimes when you in that mode where you feel like, bro, I'm doing everything in my power and ain't nothing going right.
And let me say this too, bro. Like what you're allowing to happen, like right now, with the total climate that we're currently in. This is a refocus or a realignment because everybody like now is like in limbo, like they don't know what's happening with this current administration, and everybody tops of tourism. But when you can take a pause for the cause and look around and say, you know what, this ain't bad as I thought it was.
And if it seems like it is, it still ain't bad as you think it is.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, it can't interrupt your mindset and your thought process and your spirit if you allow it to. So it takes opportunities like this for you to refocus and look around and say, you know what, man. Every time I turn around, the Lord is.
And even if it does bother you, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay, bro.
Right.
But how can you learn from something or get better from something if you never go through something?
Right.
We talk about testimony all the time. If you never have a test, you ain't gonna have no testimony. If everything is always going good and you never challenged on no end, when a challenge does happen, bro, you'll lose your mind. Like if you go, so you 70 years old, 60, 70 years old, you done went through life, ain't never had no issue, never, which is unbelievable. If that happens, that's unbelievable. Right. Then all of a sudden, you get an issue, and it'll kill you, bro, because you don't know how to deal with it. So we have to go through some things, bro, to help make us stronger, man. Some things we go through help build character, bro.
There you go.
Mother said, I like that. Life is a flex. When it's good and when it's bad, it's still a flex, bro. Because if you even in the bad situation, that's what I'm talking about now. If you going through bad situation, it ain't gonna last always. It ain't gonna last forever. Soon as you come out of it, you take that situation, you learn from it, you say, oh, especially if it was something you kind of like a self-inflicted wound, where you kind of just knew you was effing up and you did, and then they put you in a certain situation where you'll know you learn from life experiences not to do that again.
Yep.
And then some of us, guess what? we'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll say, "You don't do that no more." We'll do it again. Sometimes 3 times the charm. You say, "I did that too many times. I ain't doing that no more."
Mm-hmm.
So, man, we got to be able to take, man, life is a flex, bro. Like, I know the cars, the cars, the houses, the good jobs, all that, man. We like to flex with that, but that's not the true flex for me, bro.
Yeah.
That's not the true flex for me. The true flex, bro, is taking life by the horns, man, and riding it out.
Mm-hmm.
Riding it out, man, and saying, you know what? I'm going to create some generational wealth. I'm going to take my life, man. I'm going to learn how to duplicate myself. What? Let me ask y'all something. Why do y'all think there are so many marketing businesses out here now? If you look at most of these ads now, that's on Facebook, TikTok, whatever, people on here trying to show you how you can get my book or click on my link and learn, take my free course. People out here trying to duplicate themselves to create more money. They're trying to duplicate themselves. That's why everybody, that's why I keep saying you, Lavelle, we losing out. We sitting back here watching everybody create these programs, create these 15, 20 page pamphlets that they're selling for $39.99 on something that we damn near experts at, but we ain't sharing it.
Mm-hmm.
Or we sharing it for free when everybody else saying, you know what, I have this information, so let me capitalize on it.
Right.
Look, I follow at least 10 people on TikTok, at least 10 that have lived or traveled abroad or worked abroad, that all selling some kind of pamphlet or program or something to teach you how you can go and live abroad. So basically what they tell you is, look, we didn't been through this. We didn't went through all the pros and cons. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna share with you in this 15 page or 20 page pamphlet all the pros, all the cons. We did the research, we didn't live it. So you won't have to make the same mistakes we made, right? And so what do you think people are doing? All the people that's wanting to live abroad, travel abroad, and do all this stuff, what do you think they're doing? Let me get this, because I don't want to make the same mistakes they made. Let me get this.
Right.
I need to know about the different visas. Oh, I need to know like what are some of the best and safest place to live.
Mm-hmm.
And they're buying it, bro. And I'm sitting there saying, like, I'm on this one person live, bro, and they got 1,000 people in there on the live. And everybody in the comments saying, how can I get the book? Oh, just click my link in my bio and you can go straight to it and I'll send it to you. And I'm going to send you a gift too, an extra free thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, on this one live, this person just made about 10 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, click my link in my bio. Bro, we sleep, bro. That's a flex, bro.
Yeah.
That's a flex. Man, speaking of flex, man, if you're in business, man, and you still walking around here with business cards, man, in your card holder, business card holder, wallet, man, you doing yourself a service, man. You can go on the TikTok shop, man, and get this card called the Dot Card.
You just made me. I ordered the bracelet. I just ordered the bracelet.
Yeah, they got the dot bracelet and this is the dot card. On the back of the dot card, it comes with a QR code, and man, it's cool. While you're out and you're talking to people about your business, and then they say, hey, you got a business card? You say, yeah, sure. Pull out your phone, and they can literally pull out their phone and they can scan this QR code, and voila, it pulls up all of your personal information that they can literally, there you go. You can pull up all your personal information that they can save. It has all your social media, all of that stuff on there that you guys can save. It's a really good thing, man. It's called the Dot Card. You can get it on TikTok, man. Click on the link and get it on the TikTok shop. Now you can exchange your business information, your personal information with people, man, and not have to carry all those bulky business cards around. I literally keep mine in my wallet and where my ID is. So what you see in my wallet is this. When I open my wallet, that's what you see. They click on it, they go straight to my personal information. They can save it, or they can actually exchange their contact information with me. So I have their contact information as well, especially if it's another business and we're trying to work together. We can share each other contact information, man. And look, it's a good way, man. You talking about a flex? That's a flex, man. I don't have to walk around with all these business cards or tell people, oh, let me run back to my truck and get a business card. I just pull it out right there for them. So yeah, man, we didn't pass, man. We gotta clock this tea right quick. It's Friday. I told this time be moving so quick, bro.
Yeah, I want to be playing.
Quick, man. But let's clock this tea, man, with our girl Queen Walker.
Good morning. Y'all know what time it is. Put them phones down, fingers up. It's time to clock that tea with your girl, Queen Watkins. I hope y'all are having an amazing morning. But y'all know it is time to get into this tea. Okay. Did y'all hear about the wife that bought her husband a blow-up doll because she was tired of giving him the cuckoo? Yes. She was tired of giving him
the cuckoo.
They're good. So she decided she wanted to buy a blow-up doll. Now, she's 23. He's 28. They've been married for 4 years. They're from England. Pause real quick. You are 23 years old, little mama, and you already tired? Girl, what's up? We gonna need to give you some vitamins, some sea moss, some boosted energy drinks. You want to call Dr. Sabi's son and see what he can give you for this energy? Because, sweetheart, you only 4 years in. If y'all thinking about having a long future together, it's about 10 more of them years in there. Girl, what you gonna do? Let's get back to the story. So she was thinking about getting another lady to join the relationship, right? And she was like, no, I'm not sharing my man with nobody. Right, so she got on Google and she found this doll. Now, it was a doll that looked like her as well. So it really sold her because she was like, "Oh, this one looked like me." So the doll was about $2,000, and she spoke to her husband and was like, "Bet, what you thinking?" So husband was kind of skeptical of it and was like, but they got it, right? So husband got used to it. Yeah, when this man got used to it, they didn't name the doll D. They take the doll on dates. The doll be with them for movie nights. Baby,
you can't make this stuff up, Doc.
They are one big happy family. He is getting pleased, and old girl is getting a break while he getting pleased by this doll. So apparently everybody is happy. So they just one big happy ass family with a blow up doll in between them that they dress up, do makeup and all.
I can't.
Great for y'all and the $2,000 damn blow up doll. We gonna need to get you some energy, girl, because ain't no way. All right, y'all, that's all the tea that I have. Make sure y'all tune in Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. sharp to 2 Men and Hats podcast with your girl, Queen Watkins with Clock That Tea. Y'all don't forget to get your tickets to the 2 Men and Hats networking event, April 5th. 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Y'all, you don't want to miss it. Get your tickets early. If you get them at the door, you're going to have some extra money on the pay, but get them tickets, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.
Oh my God.
Come on, bro. Look, see, between that and them damn balloons, this show you how superficial our life has become for some people.
But we talked about this one time. it wasn't the actual blow up dolls. It was the real the dolls that feel real, right?
Right.
Whatever they call them, the big old huge that feel, and then you could actually get them with the face that look like to make the face look like somebody, like your favorite star or whatever. Anyway, uh, that's crazy though, man. That you got a blow up doll. So that wasn't even a real expensive doll, a blow up doll that they saying they taking on dates, and so that's borderline sick to me.
Yeah, they not mentally connected. They married, but they don't have no type of spiritual connection, no mental connection, no nothing.
No, they just mental. They just mental. So would that be considered a flex?
Hell no. Well, maybe no, hell no, nope.
Like that, would that be considered a major flex? I mean, she did spend $2K on it.
What the hell they do? Oh, this crazy.
If I was the dude though, and she bought me that dog, I'd have been insulted.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it wasn't something that I wanted. You bought something because you don't want to please me, so you're gonna buy me something superficial to try to please me. You've been doing better bringing the third woman in.
Yeah,
Gotta had a real woman. Probably a life-size pocket piece. No, I could buy that myself.
Anyway. Oh wow.
That's a woman who's neglecting
her responsibility.
Or she born with some other dude.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing I thought about. Because was there a difference in their age? Because I think that she was 23. So how?
Like 23 and 28.
Oh, he's 28.
Mm.
And she's 23.
Mm-hmm.
That's too young.
Yeah, wrong with
it. You tied again into your man. Oh, come on, man. What? Oh, that's weird.
Real weird.
That's weird. 23 and 28? Nah, bro. Like
she may have been very promiscuous before she got married. I ain't no telling.
Who problem is that? We married now. You better be more promiscuous. Whatever you just.
It's crazy.
Man, you better be dropping it off. Man, I popped in 2 space cadets. There is no way.
They are literally living the Jetsons.
We need to have a serious talk for real because you're gonna buy me this to take care of me because you don't want to take care of me. Who you taking care of me if you don't want to take care of me?
We could have put that $2,000 on something else.
Huh? Hello? I could have got a real prostitute for $2,000.
Oh my God. I don't
and probably one cheaper than that.
I don't heard it all, Doc.
Anyway. What do you consider your biggest flex outside of a house, a car, or having a great job? What do you consider a huge flex?
I'm gonna say this, man. This is a huge. I'm gonna say this for both of us. This is a huge flex on what we have accomplished, is accomplishing, and will accomplish with what we started with Too Many Hats. We couldn't imagine in a million years working together, meeting each other, doing ministry together, all the stuff that we would come full circle and come back around to this. And to me, bro, I appreciate what we accomplished. You know, it has grown my love and my respect for you as a person and as a brother and it's a flex for me, bro. And I'm thankful for what God has blessed us with, and looking forward to bigger and better things. So
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. It's definitely a flex, bro, because we took something that was really just a thought. Uh,
mhm.
and it was something that was happening anyway because you would go live, I would hop on your live. I would go live, you would hop on my live. And we would talk about engaging conversations, and we was like, bro, we need to take this to another level. And we stopped talking about it and actually put some actions behind it, and it has become a great flex for us. So
Mhm.
I'm definitely in agreement with you. It's definitely a great flex because we took something that was just a thought and idea and we made it a reality. But I think when you're talking about your biggest flex, that's what I'm talking about. Like we can get the car, you know, that's part of the American dream. We want the house, the picket fence, the wife, the two kids, the dog, you know. And so those things, but some of the stuff that you guys have mentioned today in terms of reflect, these are things that we don't necessarily think about. They're not necessarily materialistic things, but these are things that cause your life to be a great place.
Mhm.
And that's why I'm proud of y'all and the stuff that y'all said today and the things that y'all said because you guys went. I always try to encourage you guys to think outside the box, and I think today you guys took it outside the box.
Mhm.
And I'm grateful, man, that we're able to provide a platform for you guys. Some of it, man, sounds like this is stuff that need to be talked about and aired out.
Mhm.
You're talking about childhood trauma or past relationships, trauma and past relationships, and stuff that you need to really get out of your system and talk about how you heal from
Mhm.
it.
Yep.
And even though you may not have completely healed, but just being open to talk about it on a platform such as this is a sign of you getting there.
Mhm.
Woo! Come on in.
Yep.
Don't forget the 2 Men Hat meet and greet, man. The Saturday, April the 5th from 12 to 4, the Memphis Education Foundation building, 4122 Barton, Memphis, Tennessee, 25 in advance, 30 at the door. Don't forget our Easter egg collaboration, man, with the GK Price Foundation. We're going to be getting those plastic eggs, putting the can in again. Please, sir, man, when you order your eggs or go buy your eggs from the store and buy your candy, when you bring them to us, if you're not going to show up at the event on the 19th, is it the 19th or the 17th? It's the 19th.
19.
19th. When you show up at the event on the 19th in the park, don't come out there with your candy already inside your egg. Don't come out there. Don't be bringing that stuff to me. I'm not putting it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just doing it.
Mhm.
Also, don't forget that we still trying to help that family out, the family of six, man. We want to send them on the weekend. I mean, some of y'all, man, come on, y'all gotta send something, man. Send $10, $15 or something. Don't be so selfish to the point where you don't send nothing. I don't send nothing, man. That's why I cash out $ 2 Men Hats 2024. Some people don't never want to help nobody, bro. Some people don't never want to help nobody. And but then you want to know people don't want to help you, reach out and help you in your situation. Anyway. You can also give by texting podcast to 234-324-3332. Thank you guys again in advance for giving. We appreciate it. However you give, whether it's given to our homeless project 2025, whether it's given to the family of six that needs that getaway, that weekend getaway, whether it's um, the Easter egg collaboration with the GK Price Foundation, whether it's our 2 Men podcast network event. We appreciate whatever you do when you do. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Nevaeh.
I want to ask y'all something before we close in prayer. If in fact that, and this will help us with our event as well. I was just thinking about this as we was,
Hold on 1 second, Nevaeh. Yeah,
okay,
Queen. It's the 8th. It's the 19th of April. The Easter egg.
right, yeah. Um, if Too Many Hats podcast have impacted your life and or your experiences in any way. If we shared something or uh, did something that impacted your life, share that on your profile with the flyer for the event. And if you all need the flyer, we'll send it to you. But this just will be a help to truly let y'all understand what our plight is and what we've set out to do is that we want people to be better individuals than what they were, and that will help us get other individuals to follow us, to see what we're doing, what we're accomplishing, and we will really appreciate that if you do that. It ain't got to be long and drawn out. Just say, hey, Tony Lavelle, Too Many Hats, however you want to word it. Hey, thank you all for coming into our lives in the morning time, sharing with us. Because like we said earlier, we have individuals that don't never be on the live. They don't say nothing on the live. I've been in events. Hey man, I enjoyed the show the other morning. I'd be like, but you ain't never said nothing.
My nephew in Buffalo, New York, man, I ain't heard from him in a minute. And I hit him up, he hit me up on Messenger, and he's like, yeah, I've been watching the podcast. I said, what?
I don't get it.
Yeah. But, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of those who have tuned in, who have watched, who have gotten something or has been helped by the podcast in some kind of way. We appreciate it. And also, you can help us out by sharing, and liking and sharing this podcast, man. All you got to do is hit that like and share button, like it, share, and so we can get out there to more people, man. You know, together we can achieve more. You know, there's only so much Lavelle and I can do. Our pages can only grow on so much. So, but with your help, we can grow even greater. So, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
Yep. All right, let us pray. Most gracious Eternal God, our Father, Lord God, we thank you for waking us up this morning, giving us reasonable portion of health and strength, clothing us in our right mind. Thank you for loved ones and friends. Thank you for Tony family. Thank you. Tony is my family. Thank you for my family. Thank you for Queen family and every family that's represented. Continue to touch everybody efforts and what they're doing. Lord God, we pray for the employees that have lost their jobs and their income. Lord God, touch their mindset. Give them a rapid recovery with what they're going through for their families. Lord God, we ask you to give them ease their mind to make sure that they can move forward and get something better for their lifestyles. But we ask you to do this in your darling son Jesus' name, and we said amen.
Amen, man. We'll see y'all Monday morning, man. Same bat time.
Same bad place.
2 Men in Hats.
It's the 2 Minute Hats podcast with your hosts with the most, Tony and Lavelle. Every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock That He. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. 2 Minute Hats podcast.